Here we go.
412. 412, question. 1 second, let me do this. All right. 1014, 5 hours before special martial law was declared. All right, so we're back skipping a little bit. 14th Prince Wobel. Huh, come on, man. Your lies are too stupid. The lower ranked princes have a chance at survival if they can run out the clock, but Prince Wobel isn't in the battle to begin with? Okay, time for our lesson on Nen? Did you think you'd just get away with it if you drowned us in information? Isn't participating in the succession battle. None of it is a lie. I have made deductions about the limitations, yes, but I'm confident in what I am telling you now. We can't wait for verification of every detail. Why don't I give you some time? Let's have class begin at 10 a.m. today. Go and think things over. Come back here only if you still want to take the class. About 48 hours before special martial law was declared. I can't believe he plotted to put his own child among the princes. Hunting for that prince is important, but right now we need to identify the targets of Beyond's cursed offspring and break the curse aimed at Prince Wobel. That's a really great panel of her, by the way. I swear I had no relations with Beyond. You can use your chain to prove my innocence. Please don't worry. I don't feel the need to corroborate, let alone doubt you. Shimano, can you use this time to prepare her meal? Yes, sir. I hate to bring this up, but my name is Shimano, not Shimano. Huh? I said Shimano. No. Huh? No? I don't think Kurapika can pronounce or hear the difference between kakin vowel, triphthongs, and diphthongs. Oh, okay. No, go. I'm gone. You can't. He's getting caught as a commoner. There are feminine tones and masculine tones unique to the Kakin language, and Shimano makes it a masculine name. You said it right once in a while, so don't worry about it. Now that you told me about it, I can't not worry. Sorry I offended you. It's alright. Kurapika. Actually, there's something I noticed. Can I talk to you? You mean, Your Majesty, what is it? What you said about Beyond, you're right. It would be ideal to fully resolve the issue now. Would you allow me to use my chain so there's no room for doubt? Of course, that would make me feel better. Thank you. I will first ask you meaningless questions to draw a baseline. Please answer yes or no. Is that all right? Yes. You are a man. No. Haha. You are 2 years old. No. You are a woman. Yes. You are a mother. Yes. All right. Now please answer all questions in the affirmative. Okay. You are flying right now. Yes. You are aboard a ship. Yes. You are riding a tank. Yes. You have only one child, Prince Wobel. Yes. The prince sleeping there is the prince I held at the interview at the hotel 2 months ago. Wobel is my baby. Your Majesty, can you please answer yes to my question?
That's a question.
How? Did you know? Was it Shimano? Bill noticed the difference in your pronunciation. The semi-voiced feminine tone B and the voiced masculine tone B, formed by the teeth without closing the lips, are comparatively clear. You were using the gender-neutral tone B at first, and then you started to differentiate at some point. It made me wonder. I didn't think it was a big deal at first. It's such a subtle difference, and plenty of native speakers can't differentiate. But when we were talking about Shimanu's name, I remembered that you started to use both tones after we set sail, right when Kurapika first used his chain abilities. You began swapping between the daughter and a male child pronunciations of the name Wobel, so you could answer truthfully and avoid getting caught. Just in case I question you with my chain. When you would have to say, Wobel, my daughter, is my baby. Whose child is he? And where is your daughter? He's my youngest sister's son. My daughter is with her. And honestly, I don't know where she is. In the seed urn ritual, my daughter was the one who put her hand in the urn. After that, we switched to the hotel. and it was my sister's son who participated in the ceremony. So neither this baby nor my daughter is eligible. At first, not participating was treason, and therefore not an option because I thought that would get us all killed. My plan was to appear to participate and only admit ineligibility when it came down to the wire and beg for forgiveness. It was the only way to survive. I had to take that chance. There you go. The Queen isn't lying. We are not party to this. Fair. Hey, absolutely fair.
Want no parts of this.
Absolutely. Hey,
Damn.
yeah, this shit don't got nothing to do with us. Just to be clear.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? I don't know if I'm imagining this, but I always thought towards the beginning of the arc,
yeah,
that when they referenced Wobble, that it was like hard to know what gender Wobble was, because I thought I saw you read, oh, it's a he, then a she.
I mean, Togashi does that though, so like, but I don't think he really left us any clues.
Okay.
I don't think he left us any clues at all, except maybe hair color.
How am I supposed to know that through a black and white mug?
So I don't think the hair was
texture.
Yeah, I don't think the hair was always shaded like lightly. I think it was dark sometimes.
Who paying attention to that shit?
Hey man.
Unless it was.
There's a lesson here. Crazy. Pay attention to the kids.
Oh my gosh.
All right, 10 a.m. They're all here for the class. So the only people who heard that were I think that's Sakata and Bill and Bobby. There were clues with the hair color, and the eyes do look different too. All right, cool. They're just clues, but okay. So those would be the two. Because yeah, I do remember the hair color being darker now that it's come up.
We gotta just end up looking back, doing our research.
Yeah. All right, we got the whole class here. We got Mar, Temptori, Bellerante. I don't remember the Gladiolus. I don't remember the other maids' names. Bobby. What's his name? Damn it, I had it. Fury Kov, and then I don't remember Sari's guy. The only one who dropped out was Slaka, the second Queen's guard, who wasn't taking class anyway. The plan failed. We got Sarhel. We got my good boy Javietti.
I refuse to learn everybody's name here. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'll do it.
I refuse.
I'll do it. something with kanji changes. Yeah, but we don't see that, right? Like that. I would have had to have a Japanese friend let me know, because I'm not reading that. I can't. Skill issue. At least for now. But we'll double back to that in a year or two. If either one of I have to look at the chat. Bro said Javietti looks like a capybara.
That's okay. Now we're getting some quality comparisons. That is so true.
If either one of Benjamin or Zhonglei's personal guards had dropped out, I thought the announcement that Prince Wobble wasn't eligible would be more believable and would greatly decrease our risk of being targeted. It won't be that easy. My only path is to develop their Nen abilities as per my original plan. Benjamin and Zhonglei's personal guards confirmed that Prince Wobble was male, and we conveyed to them that the switch itself is true. Just by getting off first Prince Benjamin's hit list, we've reduced the threat significantly. They're maintaining status quo even though they know the prince is not Wobble, because the real Wobble could still be hiding aboard the ship and really does have eligibility. No matter what Benjamin's camp says, if things stay unchanged, the other princes won't believe it. But if the 3rd and 5th princes feel I'm still useful, the alliance will continue. I still have 10th Prince Kacho's letter too. I'll continue to show them the power of Nen abilities and prove that I still have important and useful information. At the same time, I must identify Beyond's biological children and their targets. I can prove that the sister's son here isn't the official heir using physical characteristics. As long as the official heirs don't charge them with conspiracy and contempt, he won't be directly involved in the battle, and there should be little risk to his life for now. The problem is Wobel, the one who isn't here. If the curses Beyond placed on his children that activate upon death are powerful enough to kill, they'll take effect instantaneously. A defenseless baby has no way to resist. The only solution is to locate the curse sacrifice beforehand and exorcise them. The rest of the curse sacrifices Longhi told us about. They weren't told who they're cursing or under what conditions the curses activate. Would it be fastest to just ask Beyond the root of all this? We still don't know who Beyond wanted to see, mind you.
Okay.
And I was wondering if ever Kurapika would make his way into that conversation, because he would be able to access him because the Zodiacs have access to his little imprisonment area. And they highlight the boat on top. And we're to Beyond. And that is Netero's son, without a doubt.
Yeah, we already know that.
Oh,
but
are we gonna see? Are we gonna see who's coming in?
I'm seeing a black suit. I'm seeing it's time for Kurapika to up it on him.
Hey,
It's time for Kurapika
I've been waiting
to up
for
it on,
you.
yeah.
Oh, what? Cleopatra? I'm without a doubt, I am going to have to go back to when I first deliberated on who it could be because if you remember in 401, 402, 401,
Yeah.
Beyond said he wanted to see somebody. When I read this chapter first, I deliberated on that for probably about 5-10 minutes.
Did you consider this nigga?
Maybe. Because I considered a lot of people. I considered Steiner. I considered Kaiser, which means naturally I may have considered Cleopatra. And if Cleopatra was in the list, I'm clip farming. That's what we're doing, shamelessly.
Of course. It's the only way.
We are blowing this bitch up, if that's the case. So, this is why we keep a wide perspective. Gentlemen, in the YouTube chat, in the Twitch chat, this is why we keep a wide perspective. Assuming that happened. If it didn't happen, oh well. But specifically this situation is why we would. Would you excuse us for a minute? No can do. Our job is to watch and nitpick. I know the Supreme Magistrate and the International Political Prisoner are both VIPs and all, but I can't let you make any secret pacts. Stay. I don't mind. I have multiple lawsuits pending, you see. I'm just going over the results. I'm the plaintiff in all of them, by the way. Why did he put his glasses? Why he got the Leorio glasses on?
Okay. We're about to see a different aspect of him.
The suit brought to you by V5 was successfully reversed via plea bargains. There won't be a retrial. The violations you committed to broadcast the New World Voyage Declaration will not be prosecuted under international criminal law. Well, they all just got transferred to the clandestine contract with Kakin. That was expected. What I care about is the stuff I'm suing for. There were about 1,000 cases, right? 1,047 to be exact. To cut to the chase, the Supreme Court deliberated on them collectively and all have been dismissed. Are you serious? All of them? Did you really look at them? Yes. I examined them all myself and I've made my decision. That's just shoddy work. Excuse me? How many months do you think I spent on them? So Kakin has no play to guarantee even the bare minimum of human rights for the general populace? Respect for basic human rights is already stated in the Constitution. And I sued because it's not enforced. First of all, the definitions of human being and citizen need to be clearly defined. The royal family and general populace combined are the people of Kakin. Until they add that sentence, you'll never gain the trust of the general public. That had been adopted before the suit, and regardless of the succession results, King Nasubi was already going to reconsider the wording of the Constitution, especially recognizing the equality of royals and the populace under the law. I've brought the records of all judicial reviews and related amendments and copies of clause revisions. It's impossible to expect past royal crimes to be prosecuted immediately, but there will be a deterrent in place for the future. Though I'm concerned that once the royals become a part of the populace, things will be much worse from a security standpoint. Hey, we gotta look through all of that? As if you can fully scrutinize that. Just check if there's any suspicious objects in there. Beyond really called somebody here to have an argument. That's hilarious.
You love to see it though.
As the glasses are making me laugh too. He's an unserious. This guy might be more unserious than Pariston, but he's way more serious too. I don't know how to describe it.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I think he's just so. I think he just understands his advantage.
He's got.
There's like a confidence here.
Yeah, but he's also got some he's got some Robert Downey, Tony Stark shit going on too. Like just like absolute unserious.
I didn't expect that to be his personality.
Like he's not serious at all. An executive decision. Well, I would. It's Netero's son. Netero is extremely unserious.
Oh yeah, he does like playing little pranks and stuff. I think of Netero and his end of life, and he was very about his cash.
Well, selfishly so, yeah. But an executive decision would be quicker and more effective than a constitutional amendment. I'm aware that cherry picking features of both dictatorship and democracy is tricky. Read it next. Yeah, right. Too fast. I'm just giving them to you randomly. I sure ain't taking requests. That's fine. I'm just killing time until we land anyway. I don't care as long as I can read printed text. Killing time. Want the death penalty? I'm busy. I'm here only because the 9th Prince's trial was postponed. Are you hearing this? I've known her since she was this small and was pooping her pants. This is who she really is, Zodiacs. Don't care. Put him to death. So, okay. That is interesting information too, because obviously Beyond was planning for all of this for a very long time, but he's also been involved in the Kakine affairs, which kind of links back. I'm wondering if Togashi is ever going to pull up the curtain from like the back in the day with Kakine.
Yeah.
Because I've expressed this before, and we're gonna get into this, and then we're gonna review 412 properly. I've expressed this before. Part of the little things that people don't mention about the Pariston and Beyond theory that make it kind of interesting, there's also that little element that Killua drops when he's explaining the laws and the government of NGL and East Gorto to Gon. And that is about 30 or 40 years ago, which was the founding of the country, mind you, that the reason Killua knows all this stuff about the country is his grandfather infiltrated said country for a mission at that time. We already know that Zeno Zoldyck is an acquaintance, not a friend, to Netero, which means that in a very likely circumstance, he would also know his son. Which, based on what we know about the Zoldicks, means it's quite likely that Beyond Netero would have no trouble hiring Zeno Zoldyck to complete a job. Okay. And if he was meant to infiltrate the company and do some of the dirty work or whatever the case may be in order for Beyond to install like a shadow puppet to set up in the area for much, much later, as we've already known he likes to do, he'll wait as long as it takes, so to speak. And then the thing I'm trying to eventually work my way to here, I don't want to like just do word salad, is it's also quite likely that in founding NGL and his rise to power, Gyro was more or less a willing installation, and his prize for being a willing installation was the power that would be assumed in the event that he became a Chimera Ant. Because what I find interesting about his involvement there, right, is that he was none too surprised. He didn't say a word when the ant showed up. And we didn't get a word from him when he wandered off into the abyss and just wandered straight off to Meteor City. It was like he already had his mind made up about what he was going to do. And it was like either like, huh, what a welcome coincidence, or, oh, interesting. The reward I was waiting on. So, yeah, it's the... looking back at those things and the timeline of Kakine and the timeline of everything, it really makes you want to scratch the brain on just how far the tendrils of that Beyond involvement relative to that whole thing could go. Also, something I put on Twitter the other day is people have been much more actively talking about the possibility that Kaiser is being manipulated because of the mention of like Karapika and Mizaistum, or Karapika pondering in his head. No, I think he said it to Mizaistum. There's a possibility that somebody could have the ability, somebody in Beyond's team, the expedition team, could have the ability to like wipe or alter memories. And then you sort of notice how the Kakin, like, we'll call him a surveyor, like the employee that gave the information to Kite about the Queen's arm. He forgot to mention the arm until they signed the paper for the prior paperwork. So one way or another, that signature, because there was a focus pull to the signature, and then oh yeah, I just remembered. If that signature on that paper, that document he handed them, similarly to the whatever condition that Jing made with the paper in the trash can to get pulled by Beans, some little Nen trickery. If similarly somebody placed a Nen condition on like the contract on the piece of paper, whoever completes this contract will activate a canon event within this guy's memory to remember that this arm exists. There you have it. We've already seen that event happen in real, or that ability happen in real time. So there's just a couple things that I've very much been pondering relative to Beyond, and him mentioning like how long he's been involved in this process just brought those to mind. Anyways, 412, go ahead. Unless you have anything to say about what I just said.
What do you think having the purposeful installation of Gyro would accomplish?
As an well, the purpose of Gyro as an installation would be to have the collection of soldiers there. He founded the NGL, which was the plant area for the Chimera Ant Queen to go undetected. The way he founded it was very integral to her going undetected, and it was also nearby to the other area where, you know, really strong intuitive Nen users could predict that a king, especially a king of a species they've researched and possibly seen smaller iterations of kings in like a smaller model, would matriculate to. So we start at the left side, work our way to the right side where the proper palace is, and we already have an installed puppet dictator who actually isn't even the puppet dictator. It's a puppet for the puppet dictator, who is long gone, mind you. Long gone, mind you. Diego is chilling on a rocking chair somewhere talking about the land, wine, and poetry. Like he's been gone for 30 years. So Gyro's involvement in that would be to have the incubator for the Chimera Ant conflict, because the news wouldn't get out; it'd be treated as a natural disaster. B, to to sort of assert his authority over that land, to enforce it, as well as to have his own force be the force that would eventually more or less be consumed and become the more hostile of the Chimera Ant offspring. That would allow the chaos to spread, so on and so forth. Like and able to dominate because first of all, the thing that they would need is a force of Chimera Ants that would be guaranteed to be able to overwhelm the lesser of the Nen users to feed the king. Because they need to feed the king enough powerful beings in order to combat Netero. Because ultimately, that was the goal. The goal of the Chimera Ant Queen, if we go along this theory, was for the Chimera Ant King to be able to defeat Netero at any cost. That's it. That was the goal.
Okay.
Going with that theory that Kaiser's a Beyond plan, do we think Ugetsu is the Beyond child? That could be interesting, especially considering we've already seen him play with the hair color, right? With Wobble. So that being the same case in Kacho and Fugetsu, and there's being some sort of split twin thing or whatever the case may be. That would be interesting to me. What also makes me wonder, because this would be a huge technicality, right? What if the case is actually there is a whole other child, because Well, Wobble did the seed urn, but if Wobble is not on board, then the seed urn ceremony technically couldn't be completed, unless there was a contingency of another child that was technically royally eligible with an asterisk having completed the seed urn ceremony and being on board. You know? So that's another question that's raised in my mind. But it could be
Wetzel
Fugetsu.
definitely said that.
Go ahead.
Okay. No. I was just saying that Wetzel said that all babies are ineligible for this whole.
What? No, she didn't.
She literally did say that.
No, she didn't.
There's no way I'm making that up.
You were making that up.
She said that her baby,
the baby on board, the baby in her room.
She said her daughter. She said her daughter.
Her daughter did the seed urn.
Right, but is not on the black whale, so makes that baby ineligible. Go back.
Because Karapi, she said that, and then, bro, why are you taking everything as concrete now? Stop looking for a foothold.
Go back though.
Yeah, but, okay, wait.
Sure
I'll stop it for you right here.
Okay.
Where is it? Karapika said something about it.
I think, when she was saying, okay, it was going to be treason or something.
Yeah, so she said this: neither this baby nor my daughter is eligible. He said, honestly, I don't know where she is. If she's on the boat, eligible. That's the end of that.
Why would you go through those lengths and not ascertain that the baby is definitely not on the boat, though?
How could she tell her?
At least. Oh my gosh.
The problem is Wobble, the one who isn't here. Yeah, the risk of treason and death would be too high. That's the other thing. All right.